Good day everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to this Aston Villa save where we have travelled into the future to rescue one Premier League team that got relegated by the game, and we come in to save Aston Villa, and that's exactly what we have done in the first couple of seasons. Season number 1, they were back in the Premier League, we made it stable and we did actually win the Carabao Cup. Season number 2, i.e. last season, we progressed, we moved a couple of places further up the table, and we won the Conference League trophy, which means we have got European football again this season, as well as the domestic options as well as a lot of money to spend. Financially wise, we are sitting quite well, just below 100 million in the bank. We have no net debt and a little bit of transfer debt, which is by the by, and still got about 37 million left in our transfer budget. Transfers wise, well, let's go back and have a look. So we're on the 11th of August, I've not played any games yet with 2035. I did bring in 2 players before the takeover. The first one, Hachi Bernets, is a 21-year-old Belgium striker who I think is a perfect partner for Agten and Castro / backup. 21 years old, a resilient striker, 5-star potential ability, but already has the perfect technical attributes for a striker. Still needs to work a little bit on the whole mental side of things, but physically he's there already. Rapid and can run for a very, very long time with the stamina side of things, and very agile with it. Very, very happy with his signing. He hasn't scored anything for us yet by the looks of it. Nope, he hasn't. Played at his football at Club Bruges after I signed him for 44 million. He had a good breakout season where he scored 23 and 44 last season, so I've got some high hopes for him. Then also I brought in Michael Bischoff, who I like Larcal as our goalkeeper, but this guy, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think this guy is potentially the best goalkeeper, regen goalkeeper I have seen on Football Manager. I've never seen a regen goalkeeper come out with 18 leadership, 20 determination, 17 positioning and 20 vision. It's mind-blowing. This keeper is amazing, and the fact that I got him from Stuttgart for 50 million, more than happy with that. Bearing in mind, we did also make a couple of sales. Stig Mikkelsen has left us. After he signed for a free transfer, I got 56 million for him. Now that is good business. Junior Bakum has gone to Al Duhal for 19 million. He's left. Paul Walters has gone on loan. He's a youngster. Then made another 48 million after the takeover, which was mainly on Gordon Bishop. He didn't last very long. 23 million for him. 12.5 million for Milos Kerkez, so I got a couple of seasons out of him. Thank you very much for your service. Very much appreciated. But the players that I brought in, so we'll start from the bottom. Marcos Aurelio, over from Brazil, Sao Paulo, maybe SPO, I'm not sure. Centre back, for some reason or other, they were trying to play him as a winger, but I'm a little bit undecided on this guy. I brought him in as a centre back, and he can play centre back very, very well. He's a very good libero / ball playing defender. But is he a better right back or left back? I don't know. I'm going to try and figure this one out during the season. Anthony Capron from Inter Milan, the Blue Neri one. Left back, French, 24 years old, worth up to 32 million. I brought him in for 25 after just one season at Inter, and it didn't really work out for him after he was at Getafe and Real Madrid. Again, didn't really work out for him. But still, at the age of 24, and he's got really good physicals, great teamwork and work rate, I think I could do something with him. Plus, he's got the key ones in, he likes big matches. Hasn't got the consistency one just yet, but we'll see. We'll see. And then the last one, Jordan Roll from Spurs, English, 20 years old, another centre-back, helps with the homegrown quota when it comes to European football. That's the main one. I needed to get some more homegrown talent in, unfortunately. So yeah, for 35 million, you're paying English prices, unfortunately. Tactically wise, I've kept it exactly the same. At the end of the day, last 2 seasons, we've won a cup competition in each one. So I'm going to keep it the same and see how it goes. Well, I'm looking at it thinking this season, we've won the Carabao Cup, then we won the Conference League. Will we win anything this season? We usually get, in these rebuilds a blip somewhere along the lines. I'm thinking it's probably going to be this season. But the main thing for me now is to progress further up the league. I want to get in that Champions League football for this season. That is the main target. That is definitely the main target. Champions League football. So we can get some decent money in for season 4 and 5. How do you think we're going to do? Well, you've got to come and see the highlights to find out what actually happens. So I'll see you guys once I've run that in a few seconds. In the last 2 seasons, we've been winners, and we've been at it again. After winning the Carabao Cup in season 1, we nailed it again, dispatching Brentford, West Ham and Brighton to face Spurs in the semis. Beating them 4-0 and 3-1 led us to face Derby County in the final. No giant killing this time though, as we went on to win 4-0 comfortably and claim our second Carabao Cup off the save. We came blooming close again with the FA Cup, beating Luton, Burnley, Barnsley and Oxford, leading to another semi-final versus Spurs again. A lot tighter this time round, as we had to go get the winner in extra time to face Liverpool in the final. But sadly it wasn't meant to be, as we got beat on penalties after a 1-1 draw. In the league it was more progress. Despite a blip between January and March, we still scored impressive wins, 5-1 versus Newcastle, a 5-3 versus Brighton and a 3-0 versus Chelsea, meaning we finished 5th and qualifying for the Champions League for season number 4.
But wait! There's more!
After cruising the league phase, winning 8 games of 8, scoring 24 goals and only conceding 2, we faced Nice in the round of 16. And after a first leg defeat, we eventually won 4-3 on aggregate. In the quarterfinals, it was Slavia Prague, who we annihilated 9-2 to get Benfica in the semi-finals, who we then beat 3-1 on aggregate to reach the UEFA Europa League final versus Valencia. And on a sunny day in South Wales, Castro and crew smashed them 4-1 as we won the Europa League title. Right, you know what I said? That I just wanted to get Champions League qualification, and I thought we would have a blip this season, because you usually do in a 5-year rebuild. You usually get one season that is a blip, and I thought it would be this one. I guess I was wrong about that. Thanks very much to a couple more trophies that are in the trophy cabinet. Yes! Okay, let's have a quick look at the league, because the league, we actually did do really, really well. And if you have a look at the past positions, we were top for a little bit at the start of the season, then we just dropped off a little bit too much. Unfortunately, the likes of Man United and Liverpool and Everton. What weird world is this? Everton in the Champions League? And West Ham? Ooh. Okay. But we still do get Champions League football. I think regardless we would have got it anyway if we didn't win the Europa League. I'll come on to that in a second. But we did get Champions League qualification. In fact, only missing out on the 4th spot. In fact, 3rd spot by 4 points, which isn't too bad. Martin Agten got 20 goals, so he's only a couple of goals off the golden boot, which is amazing actually. Bischoff, 14 clean sheets. Happy days. To get a goalkeeper up there, that's good. Shows that I'm probably going to need a couple of defenders though to help him out more than anything else. But if we have a look at the other competitions, runner-up in the FA Cup, devastated. On penalties of all things as well, which means Liverpool... Oh no, sorry, it was Man United that won. I thought they did the double. The Carabao Cup, we beat Derby. Like I said in the highlights, we got our revenge for last season from when they knocked us out in the 3rd round of the FA Cup. Wasn't going to let them get away with it this time. Nope. So, 4-0 win against Derby. But the big one for me is the Europa League. That is impressive. To go from the Conference League is an easy competition. There is every chance a Premier League club should be winning the Conference League competition. That's just the way it is. Europa League is a little bit different, because when you have a look at the league phase, we finished clear at the top. 8 wins and 8, didn't lose the thing. But we had the likes of Newcastle, Valencia, Sevilla, Napoli, Lazio, Sporting, Celtic, Benfica, Bayer Leverkusen, all within that group. And that's not an easy group to get out of, but we did it comfortably. I mean, say 8 wins from 8. Nobody got close to it. We only conceded 2 goals in the entire league phase, and beating some of the bigger teams like Napoli and Benfica. So I'd say that's blooming impressive. And then to go through to the round of 16, knock out Nice. Okay, that was a close one, 4-3. But then the quarterfinals is where we really took control. 9-2 against Slavia Prague, Benfica 3-1, and then to get to the final against Valencia, and we just dominated it, absolutely dominated it. That also helps our financial outlook, because I now have 146 million in the transfer budget. But then, how's that work? I don't know whether the financials have been sorted out because we've got less transfer debt or what. I have no idea what's going on there. But we've got a massive transfer budget for season 4. I like it.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. Squad-wise, so let's have a look. 66 games. So he played every single game this season. Michael Bischoff. Oh my god. This goalkeeper is incredible. How many clean sheets did he get in the end? 28. Conceded 61 though, which, yeah, I need to sort that out. Because a goalkeeper of this ability should not be conceding that many goals. Wow. 5-star, 5-star. That is... I'm so happy with that I got it. Makes that 50 million I spent on him look like chump change. He's now worth over 100. Okay, so Martin Agten, 28 goals, 7 assists in 50 games. He is wanted. No. Don't particularly want to. 150 million might do the deal, Liverpool, if you want him. But, oh, my word. He's world-class striker now. Look at this guy. Even, like, so when I first got him, his finishing was like 12 or 13. Even that has improved. If we have a look at the development, actually, let's have a look at his progress. Attributes. Let's look at all-time. There we go. 1s. 2 on the decision. All 1s in the mentals. All 1s in the physical. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful stuff. But then, strike partner, Augustin Castro. 27 and 11 from him as well. Fantastic striker. Really, really fantastic striker. Only a year left on his contract, though. That's not good, and he's... Oh. Guess what's going to happen next episode. Hachi Bernat only played 36 games, 36 starts, should I say. 20 goals, 13 assists. Really, really good. Lamine Samak, or Samake. Again, this player, he's been in and around the squad. I mean, I didn't buy him. I think he got bought in the season before I started. For 170k, and he's hardly played, but I kept him around the squad to see if he'll develop, and actually he is developing really, really well. He is wanted by a lot of teams though, and I probably could get better than him, but at the moment he's done alright. 9 goals in 8 games and only 10 starts. 9 and 5 from Justin Lerma, 9 and 6 from Labuto, 7 and 14 from Jose da Silva in 19 starts, so he's still playing behind Doak, I think. Yeah, who... Again, very good season, but he is wanted. I may cash in on him so I can give Da Silva more starts, because he's been at Aston Villa now 5 seasons. His best season yet. I don't particularly want to get rid of him, but if the offer comes in and it's decent, I will do. Richard Mate, right, 3 seasons in, Man United want him. Worth 86 million. Do I have a price set on him? No, I don't. That could be an interesting one, because he has developed into possibly one of the best deep line playmakers I've ever seen on the game. He is incredible and still only 23. I've got him on a long contract. He's still got 4 years on his contract, so if United want him, they're going to have to pay for him massively. But, I mean, I can't knock the season. At the end of the day, 3 cup finals, we won 2 of them, and we qualified for the Champions League for next season. I will put that down as an incredibly successful season. It's so incredible, in fact. I think you guys are going to have to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, just because it has been so good. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you later. Ta-ra.